he's still sitting there right where I left him. After the aftermath of last episode and last little bit of fun stuff, we are now situated to kind of be able to do a few things here in Broken Railroad. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our Interloper run. I'm going to go ahead and move a few things back here. I basically just woke up and, or what should say, we just got her up in the air, got her woke up and ready to go. And we have a lot of work to do today. It has been about, I don't know, a week or so since I have played the Long Dark, so I'm feeling a little bit rusty this morning, but that's perfectly fine. There's been other things to play and other things to do. But we did leave a bear sitting right here. We have a deer that we need to cook, and the first thing we need to do today is do a lot of housekeeping. We need to get some firewood. We need to be able to get everything cooked up, and I'm going to hope at least that I can get some of these fir logs or these logs cut up so that we can get some fire going. Okay, so I do have a little thing going on there. Let's see. Hopefully we're all right. Yeah, and it got really cold. Cool, cool. All right. There is a trick with cutting wood, especially in Interloper. If you can manage to find a spot when you're cutting the limb that you are out of the wind, so that'll help you at least remove some of the temperature drop, because it's always, always, always cold. It'll definitely at least save you on expense of damage to your character. Sometimes it's possible, sometimes it's not. If you squat down next to a limb, you can find a spot in it where you're out of the wind. So I'm not really worried about it totally right now, but we do need a decent amount of firewood because we have a bear we need to cut up. It's also getting towards the end of the day, so this should be reasonably doable eventually. But let's get us a few of these. Would love it. I'm going to end up having to take some damage on a couple of these, probably. We need it badly. All right, cool. Let's get inside. We need to eat some food anyway because we didn't cook any of the deer. And you're going to warm up slightly. Good deal. Eat a couple of those cattails, or at least one of them. And we're going to go ahead and start a couple of fires. This one should be burnt out. Let's check our inventory, make sure everything's all right. I do have a couple of torches. Go ahead, break that down so that we can do a little bit of stuff. So we are going to go ahead and try to start at least cutting up the bear and doing a few of the other things. And there's been a couple of things that have changed since the last episode. One being OBS had a massive update, and I am hoping that it did not screw with any of my settings, so I may record this for just a little bit and then see how it went. Nothing major changed other than a possibility that I might be able to do the audio a little bit better at least. And two, I know I kind of said it in my Discord, and for those of you that do not know, I do have a Discord, and the links are usually in the description below if you want to come by, say hi. I picked up a second-hand year-and-a-half-old 2080 Ultra NVIDIA card, which replaced my very aging 980 card that I've been playing on forever, which for me is a massive upgrade, and things still under warranty, things are all that kind of stuff. It's been one of those deals where it's trying to find just stuff to be able to actually make videos a little better, as well as my gaming experience a little better, and I was rather happy that that showed up for the cost that I believe is fair. I think the only fun part is it's a water-cooled block, because somebody put a water cooled card because somebody put a water cooling card on it, or block on it, and that is forcing me back down a path that I have not touched for many years, which is PC water cooling. So very, very, very shortly, probably this weekend, I did get a hold of a bunch more parts to completely water cool this computer once again. So we're going to be doing that this weekend, possibly along with a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and get the fire started. We're going to go ahead and start cooking some of this deer and getting some water down. And we're going to have several things going to go on here very shortly. I am going to cook that bear. We're going to cook him because later on down the line, we may need to come back to this area and eat said bear. So we're going to go ahead and make sure he's done. We're going to put a couple of pieces of firewood, at least one on here. And we're going to start working on getting some of our food up and running. I do not want you... Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. We're a little low on calories. That should get us up a little bit. Cool. All right. Now, I'm going to do a couple of things that I usually don't recommend or don't say or whatever. It's kind of one of those deals. I don't care for a couple of things that exist in this game, and it's one of those, you can cheese it if you want to. I'm not really going to plan on cheesing it all the time kind of thing. But there is a way to advance cooking. That was another 19, wasn't it? Yep. Cool. Eat it again. There isn't a way to kind of cheatily advance cooking when you're cooking cut up animals, especially, is you harvest them in small pieces. So this is going to be our food for right now. I need to make sure this stuff is going to cook reasonably well. And now that it's warm over here, we should be able to carcass harvest this guy. I might not even do that for that matter, because I do believe we have a hacksaw. How much can I get off of him right now? Can we? Now, there's a cheaty way to do this. And with a bear, if you notice, he's got 78.6 pounds of meat. If I carve every single one of those up in a 1.1 or smaller size piece of meat, then that will be 70, well, yeah, roughly, what is that, 70 cooking actions? Roughly, it's going to be like 60 some odd cooking actions that will allow me to be able to advance my cooking skill, because the cooking skill is based off of the thing you cook, or the amount of cooking skills that you do, whereas harvesting basically works off of the amount of time you harvest. So what we're going to do here, first off, is because it's cold, we're going to go ahead and quarter this guy out. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have the skill yet, so we're going to have to cut him up in little pieces using our hacksaw. So I'm going to use the hacksaw because it's going to be 4 minutes per. And I'm going to cut up, I don't know, probably a dozen or so pieces at that number. So we're going to go ahead and harvest it, just so that we can kind of advance it a little bit. I don't really care to make a mess out of this thing, but I want about, I don't know, 10 or 12 pieces at that size, so that we can start some fires next to this bear, and we can cook all night if we need to. I'm also going to have to remember I need to make some water on one of these fires, but that's something we'll do here in a minute. Now, you can really make these pieces of meat very small. And it's one of those things I don't care for about a cheesing factor when it comes to cheesing skills. I don't mind cheesing skills when cheesing skills is a simple, easy thing. This is just one of those things that you may be okay with, you may not. It does kind of bother me, because it seems like it's a mechanic that they really probably should work on. So let's go ahead and let's get our torch back out. Let's light this torch, and we're going to go start some more fires, because I want that bear to start thawing out, because it's going to be easier on us later on. So, yes, start a fire. We got a lot of meat to cook and a lot of stuff to do. So today's probably just going to be a meat cooking day / a few other things. But I do want to get the pelt off of him, and I do want to get the guts off of him, and I do want to get a bunch of stuff laid up in this cave so that we can go up top and see if our other friend, the moose, is up and available. The problem with this is if you're trying to live off of bear meat, or at least if you're trying to do the I know I'm going to have to work with potential intestinal parasites. Come on, formulate the sentence before you speak. You want to try to eat as much of a parasite possible food as possible. Basically what that means is I want to be eating as large of a piece as I can cook as possible, not little teeny tiny pieces. So these pieces right here, they're not going to be something I want to eat right now. Too close to another object, yes, we're fine. But later on down the line, when we do have cooking 5 and we can eat anything regardless of whether it's rotted or not, it won't matter. So again, this is all about trying to advance skills as quickly as possible in game, because cooking 5 for Interloper is the way you survive long term. It's just how you survive long term. There is no other way. You're going to end up having to eat bear. You're going to end up having to eat wolf. You're going to end up having to eat all kinds of stuff. And well, that actually is a thing we need to do. We'll go pick you up. That's a cooking skill. That's a cooking skill. And that's our pot. Let's put our water down. We're out of water. Go ahead and get it done. Cook. And add another piece of firewood to that. That'll do. Do I have a can on me? No. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and just kind of work these back and forth. This is going to be the food we're going to eat. These are going to be the things we're going to work with, and I'm going to have multiple fires going while we work on this guy. Now, he's going to sit there and slowly thaw out, so I can go ahead and grab, what did we make? 6 more pieces from him and not freeze to death. Again, not worried about my health right now, But I am going to do, this is a legitimate thing. If you, and this is the deal that I don't care for, if you press the harvest button and you hit escape while it's harvesting and you look in your inventory, you will have a piece of meat that is teeny, 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 tiny. So if you want to cheese it that way, by all means, go ahead. I find that annoying because every single one of those pieces of meat are going to be very, very awkward to cook. So we will do the 1.1 size. And I'm going to get 6 of these. They also cook considerably fast too, but again, I want to be able to consume this thing later on with a reasonable amount of time. And as soon as he becomes thawed out, there's cook, there's cook. Be very careful when you select meat out of the radial not to click it incorrectly, because you can auto eat things, and I don't want to be auto eating things. That's why I also don't pick these up. I put them straight down on the ground. You're done, and I was short one. We'll go ahead and just cook that one that we have over here and like set him outside somewhere. But every single one of those is going to be a cooking skill up that is going to help us later on. Plus, 450 is totally edible. So 7 minutes, so we should be able to carcass harvest him. Let's just finish that one, do this. And you guys have 22 minutes. Let's go ahead and manage our fuel. So 1. Come on. Add fuel. Add fuel. And let's go check our water very quickly.
Drink.
You are perfectly fine. We'll do that. Those are cooked. That's got an hour, so we're good to go. I'm not going to eat anything that's going to cause her to lose anything, but we'll do 20 minutes, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. So, unfortunately, I might just keep doing this. I think at this point the knife's going to be faster. Yes. And since we're capable of doing that, we'll just go ahead and do... We're just going to keep doing this for right now. We'll carcass harvest him once we get towards the end of the food. Or I should say food, the fires. I want to make sure I cook as much of this guy as I can right now. Each one of those, it cost almost an hour of cooking time, regardless at the full size. And maybe if there's a wolf outside, he'll come say hi. Oh, how many have we got? Like our water's getting ready. Woo, yay! Pick that up, pick that up. Cooking 3, yay! I have a couple of cans on us, I think, too, don't we? No. No, 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 no. How full is this one? Let's put this over here. Make sure we get these down. Later on, this won't be such a big deal. You won't have to sit here and do this kind of stuff. But again, I highly recommend you do as much cooking as you possibly can so that you can advance that skill. So I'll put those beans down in just a second. I just want to get the stinky meat off of us. Food, drop, go, and then bloop, bloop, bloop. Cool. One of my favorite sounds in this game. 26 minutes. Add more fuel. We'll do that one. We're just going to cook long enough over there to get some stuff done. Thank you. Water, and we're going to do a half a gallon. Cook, and I'm going to put this over here so I know how much I have. You got 44 minutes. You have a few more. Let's get this down. And move it. Thank you. And you are 17 minutes. 17, 17, 30, 30, 30, 25. Cool, cool, cool. See if we can get a few more off of this. I think at this point, actually, we have 20 minutes, so let's just go ahead and do these in 4s then, so or 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then I'm just going to go plunk, plunk. Cool. Done. Go up there. That's got 14 minutes. That is not long enough. We're just going to go ahead and finish cooking up most of this. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Wonderful. Awesome. I am going to go ahead and see about getting one of these fires to last just a little bit longer, and I think we're out of fuel at this point. So we're going to put that over there. See, notice how it's moldy? We're losing this bear very quickly, which is about normal. We're going to be carcass harvesting it just in a second. I don't think I can get any food, food materials, sticks, otherwise. I'm not trying to be exactly 100% efficient on this dude. Like I said, I just want to get some of him cooked now. I wanted that harvesting, or that cooking 3. How is this doing? 6 minutes. You're done. And if you just pick it up and put it in your inventory, that counts as a cooking skill up. And you have 19 minutes. Here's another magic trick. If you pick it up without taking it and put it on another fire, it keeps its time. So we have 7 minutes there. Good deal. Pass time. Make some more water. How are we doing right there? 46. Do a little bit more water. That'll take. Do a little bit more water. There we go. Cook. All right. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to sneak down on this guy. And we're going to finish carcass harvesting the rest of him.
I'm starving.
You will be starving. Okay. Now, what's cool about carcass harvesting things is that you can stop in the middle of the process. Oh, I burn it. That's awesome. How did I burn it? We'll eat a bit of this very quickly. And drink some water. Water should be good, I think, if I remember correctly. Perfect. Awesome. You can stop in the middle of a carcass harvesting. Good Lord, is it that cold in here? Come back, warm up, and then finish the job. So it's really cold out here by the front of the cave because we screwed up. I'm going to have to finish it now.
I need to find a place to rest.
You have a place to rest. It's right behind you. Cool. All right. So we probably lost a little bit of food out of this because of where he was. Likely there is one in... Well, there's 1, 2. I probably should have like one more. That's the only thing I don't like about carcass harvesting a bear or something specifically next to a wall of rock like that is that there's likely a bag right there where I can't get to it. Like his foot's right here. So whatever. We'll pick all this stuff up. We'll run it to the back of the cave, where we're going to leave it right here. And then we're going to go ahead and do the fun stuff of this drop. I'm going to go grab what's left of those 2 meat bags because I want the harvesting skill. Can I walk back with this?
Oh,
yes. Okay, cool.
It was so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
You will be fine. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go ahead and do the nasty tour for right now. We've gotta do this stuff and things. So again, this is one of those deals where the amount of time it takes to do things is amazing. We're gonna go ahead and wear out the hacksaw for right now. So go ahead and just harvest the whole thing. We'll warm up.
I could eat a horse. It seemed like, 'cause I love horses.
Holy moly, it got dark. Hello? Go ahead and harvest these guys up real quick. Good Lord, I can't see a thing.
Starving.
It's because it's foggy outside. And let's eat one of these. Eat another one. And finish the last one. Where is it? Okay, cool. Let me put that out. And then we'll go to bed. Notice how it's like it was 37% at this point. That's the only problem is you got to catch up and do things very, very quickly. or you will lose a lot of it. As it is right now, that other bag that's in the rock over there will likely be useless in about 2 days, 3 days. Actually, less than that, probably another day. So there is our sleeping bag. Let's go ahead, drink some water, get us a sleep, and hopefully we'll just sleep for 8 hours. Okay, cool. We'll pick this up. We're going to drink some water. And let's check our stats and see where we are. We're 23 days. Where is our button? Button. Who's got the button? We're cooking 3. Cooking 3 now has no calorie loss when smashing open cans. So at this point, if you don't care about saving 10 cans, you can quit carrying around a can opener. That's a big thing right there. Carcass harvesting 3. Can harvest frozen, 50% frozen carcasses by hand, I believe, is number 2. This is a big deal, the 10% reduction in hide or gut harvesting times. So that means getting the long parts of things is now equal and even for every single animal that you harvest. So it's an amazing step forward. This stuff will just sit right here. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to rot away and disappear. It's going to be right here. So when we do come back with cooking 5, we can easily keep moving forward. Now I'm going to pick both of those up. I am going to grab this, and I'm going to see, is the other one reachable? I should have gotten one more. I always hate it. That's why I say if you want to kill him inside, you want to kind of kill him right around in this area somewhere. So let us... I need to go find that arrow. But I think what I want to do is go up top and see if Mr. Moose is here. We have half the day. Are the wolves down here? Shoot. He's right here too. I heard him. No, go. Can we, in this cave, do the thing? No, I can't on that side. I'm gonna end up dead trying to get this dude done. No. Nope. Well, I said I wanted to do something else, and that was get a... well, we'll put those down. I want to get some wolf carcass parts down, too. Notice one thing right there. The hides... Let's explain this a little bit, too, on that last number. It's an hour and 12 minutes here, or it takes 27 minutes to get both sets of guts off of him. So we'll go ahead and do that really quickly. And this is when the point comes where it's a big deal. On a hide, it's 36 minutes with your knife or with your hands. So there's no point in wasting durability on a knife. And since this guy is here, we'll go ahead and harvest him up too, just to get rid of the meat and get the harvesting skill up. So I'll dump this off right here. Again, this may be our we may come back and have a bit of fun cooking a bunch of stuff once we get another deer or two on the ground. That was a little beady piece. Eat it. Now we're back to having no food again. I love it. Anyhow, drop it. Just put it all right there. The gut can go over here. Gut. Over here. Wolf pelt. Thank you. Drop. Okay. Now, I do not like staying in caves that have hides in them, specifically ones that have a bear hide in them, because a bear hide takes a long time to cure. Preferably, I like to put bear hides indoors to cure, which I may go ahead and grab this guy and bring him all the way over to the... Actually, just leave the guts alone. I don't need to worry about the guts. We'll just pick them all up, stick them in a pile over here. Like this, just out of the way. Bear hides, this one, where is it? Can I get a hold of it? Bear hide, where are you? How bad are you? 97%. Hides will deteriorate over time if left into a room where a human or a player goes in and out all the time. So that's why I'm saying I might grab it and take it over to that area while we go upstairs, because outdoors that hide will continue to decay. If you put it up into a building or a room or a house where you do not enter at all, it will stay at that percentage the entire time, or at least it used to. Now, I know there's been some changes and some... No. Bad dog. Bat, god dang it. I didn't want to... I need to do this. It's too bad I can't eat them, but I need to do that. Maybe the better idea now is to go ahead and grab a few pelts and take them over to the... I know this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. We'll leave the guts sitting over here for right now. I'm going to take these pelts and run them back over to the building over here. We now have way too much stuff sitting around in a spot I don't want it sitting around in. Just can't get where I want to go today. I got one more wolf to kill, I believe. It's that one right there. That was lucky. Come here, you. Come on. If you're all dead, I'll be happy. But we can leave the guts over there. They'll be ready in a few days. Come on. It's actually warm right now. Look at that. Okay, we may come back and take care of him. But since they're all dead now, at least they all should be dead. That should be the fourth one. We now have about 5 days to clean up everything around the area. There's one right over here. Oh, that's that one wolf we killed over there. Actually, I'm going to run myself out of energy and food here in a minute. But again, I don't care now. We can for sure lose well fed for all I care at this point. Actually, how good was that? They're not good. Yeah, this guy over here. Let's go get his hide as well. And some feathers, hopefully. By now, there should be a few. Yes, please. Thank you. The dead guy must be over there. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's what I think we're going to do here. We're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. Give me that. I should be able to just take that off without a problem. Unfortunately, the meat's going to stay here because I'm not going to play with it. The dead guy's there? Yeah, he's here. Okay. We're out of firewood. We're out of all kinds of good stuff. Get us a stick. The bear is down. 4 out of the 6 wolves are down, I believe. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have 4 on me now? Hit the button. I do. Sweet. All right, awesome. Cool, 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 cool. So we can make us a wolf coat. Pick up some sticks. Yeah, I know, you're cold. Right now, we're okay. We're still trying to take advantage of the fact that it hasn't hit day 50 yet, so it's not murderously cold outside. Drink some water. I wanted to try to get to the stinking lodge today, but I don't know if that's going to happen right now. We might just go hunt this other wolf up that we have, get our arrows back from him, get that pelt out so we have something to repair with. But we're now looking at probably a week of not having wolves to bother us. And bear was killed before day 50. We're day 24. He was killed, what, day 22, day 23, something right in there.
Jeez, this is cold.
Yeah, we may end up in about 25 days. They'll usually respawn. If you kill a bear or a moose before day 50, it will usually respawn at day 50 again. So it is just a thing that happens. Otherwise, it's every 50 days or 30 days or whatever. I don't know. I'm not up on the numbers of things like that, but I do for sure want to get all of these pelts down on the ground over here, and then we may go take a really, really quick nap and go see if we can't find that other wolf up here while we still have time. Yes, I know you're cold. You'll be fine. Unless we have the ones in the front. There's several different sets of wolves that live in this area, and I just wanted to make sure we got a few of them dead. All right. Now, like I said, the magical thing about pelts especially is that we're not going to spend a lot of time in this building. Period, pretty much. We're not going to be here very often. So I'm going to take these guys right down here and drop them in front of the workbench. I need to pick this up as well. Because I shouldn't have left it right where I did. You can go right in the middle of all this stuff. And then we're going to drop these right here. All of them. Cool. And let me see. I'm going to get you to go up here out of the way. Since you're going to take forever to cook or cure. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the deer hide. You can go over here out of the way so I can see what you look like. You can sit up there. That's fine. We need to go get the rest of them because I believe we still need to make the boots. Right? The spot. I saw it. There it is. We still need to make the boots if I recall correctly. We still need to make everything, don't we? Hello. Good Lord, game. Were you having a heart attack or something? All right, let's go take a really quick hour nap. Put that away. We don't need it. And actually, what time is it? I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to save this right here for now. We're at around where I think we need to be for an episode. I know, I'm sorry, it's kind of a little boring episode. We're going to start doing some more housekeeping things here pretty soon. I'm going to start probably just doing a lot of in-between episode work. Normally that would have been in-between episode work where I would have cooked that entire bear and then told you that I cooked the entire bear, but whatever. Due to the fact that she is tired and we do have a few things ready to go, I think next episode we're going to go outside, go find that wolf, and then we're going to finally go up to the cabin, the hunting lodge, and go see what's up there for us. I am going to have to eat both of these, so I guess we can do that right now. That's one. And no food poisoning. Yay! That is a total luck of the draw. Cooking does not matter either way. So, all right, guys, we're going to go take a nap. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.